too. You can, yeah, we can do this, no problem. I mean,
I don't know how I give, like, okay.
She's not that far away.
I'll be there in a few minutes.
I think you're still hooked in, Tom. That cable's not, it's
sure?
not that long.
No, I think I can make it down the stairs.
Okay, you got a few more meters to go. I think you're good. Yeah, still listen, you can come up later for a hug, and maybe you might need it after this one. We could be in for one hell of a ride. Look, BBL had a pretty tough start to this season. They haven't been putting up a lot of wins, but the one map they did win was right here, and it was against Fnatic. They looked really good.
I mean, they always
there.
win this map.
That was a series they could have taken, so all hope not lost.
They've been DRX on
they
this
always
map
win
as well.
this map.
Like, okay, they lost to Na'Vi, which I think is not the end of the world. Na'Vi have proven to be a very good Ascent team. I'm not really too worried about that. The thing is, we've only really seen in recent times this played once, and it was against KC for the side of Vitality. So, although they absolutely obliterated KC, I think up until this week we really haven't seen any level out of them. So, it's definitely going to be a bit of a risk. I was kind of expecting Vitality.
Predictions, we'll probably only do one prediction each. We'll do one prediction each. We'll mainly stick with the Vitality stuff, but we also have the Loud Sentinel stuff as well for craziness. Dude, this is fast from BBL. Dude, he's crazy aggro as well, though. In terms of this, though, 13 HP, there's a small chance, but they're still going to think that the Jet is back on site. Man, this pause is so OP. Yeah. This pause still doesn't get checked that much.
I think even just clearing him from this position is going to be...
What an insane start from him. Holy hell, nice pistol.
On his own.
Oh, it's so fast.
Sign for BBL that this man is looking on form. And obviously we've seen some real changes out of BBL. Like, we saw MDLL coming in onto the stage even, which is news to us because it was someone that seemingly was out of the roster, at least for a while, and now brought back in as a sixth. But also the coach change is a huge...
No Ascent ban? Yeah, let's see if it comes back to bite them.
In my eyes, maybe a move backwards, but I want to see...
Let's see if it comes back to bite them.
For Epic. How they're going to actually play differently. Is it going to be more of just a, okay, let's try and use the individual skill we know we have and try and fix things as we go along? Because it's a drastic change and a very quick one. So I want to see what they've got.
Move the casters down.
So on other maps other than this one.
Wait, how does this work? Where even is the sound coming from?
KC, though, fresh-faced teams can sometimes...
Hold on, I can change it down from here.
Ender said before that game, maybe it's the honeymoon period, they'll come in and look great, jokingly, but my man was right somehow. It was quite a display. I don't know if we'll get the same from BBL, but certainly the start has been good from Cushioner X. Picking up another kill here, but he's down to 26 HP, way too easy to deal with, and now Malsey has a chance for more! He's got 3!
Oh my god, dude.
That might just be the biggest disaster for BBL. They come into the second round.
And they're going to have 4 of them alive?
One kill they found. That's all they're left with. Walking in with a pistol in his hand. Good night,
oh my god. How many upgrades did they get? 1, 2, 3.
They have the reins again.
Yeah, the thing is, the push maybe a little bit
so
fast.
Give me this replay.
It was just the shot that was hit by Molsey was ridiculous. The second one I think he connects, it's just absolutely disgusting. Just sheer reactions onto Turco.
Dude, the smoke was nice. Everything was so nice.
There is a part of me that just thinks in that sort of moment that smokes go down, you just have to reset there. You're the ones with the rifles. You don't need to be taking those sort of risks. But hey, this might be on screen the Logitech G.
All right, insane round for them. 4 people survived, so money's good on 4 people as well. In terms of this, the 2 people that bought the pistols into the other round actually buy up into this. So, damn, they're so fast. They had no idea. They didn't hear him run all the way up short.
That's a bit of a ridiculous opening from Cushioner X. Straight up and in, down short, double kill, weapons retrieved, A site plant. I barely saw the barriers go up in this one, and the round is already favored heavily towards BBL. Even after losing Cushioner, they have so much to work with here.
Yeah, there's a part of me that thinks that at this point it's almost just Cushioner versus the world. Like, maybe overheating a little bit, but after you just run into a site and get 2 entry kills, it's definitely going to be more of an interesting one. The thing now is that time is ticking. Sure, there's a player low, a player that hasn't actually managed to retrieve a gun, and one player that
there with guns. Yeah, whoever has the most guns is losing.
This one a little bit more interesting. Not for long.
Dude, what the hell is this game? It's crazy. That was so mad though. They created so much pressure over towards A main. They had no idea that they could even go up short. Twiston?
I mean, he's not going to win the round at this point.
Yeah, no time for it.
He will lose that rifle. BBL not getting away with it either, though. So a complete reset. The credits are going to go
from the other tab.
Right down to basics. Operator for Twiston potentially being pulled out already. It has been start to this, but all eyes on Cushioner for those early rounds. This guy.
Okay.
Chat,
if I do this, does it just wreck everything?
Well, just giving them a taste.
Because I could do that while the other game's not on.
Look, the first 10 seconds, we just want a cutie cam, I guess.
No as in don't do it, or no it's gonna wreck everything.
All right, Tom, relax. I saw your cheeks go red and everything there. Don't...
No, it's fine.
Oh, a little bit slower this time around.
Well, yeah,
doesn't do anything.
Because they basically won themselves an eco.
Oh, Brave.
They've actually got a huge investment into this round. Operator for Twiston.
Doesn't even do anything.
Casey severely struggled against. For now, though, just sort of a patient round for them. And, well, Brave not actually spotting Twiston over the top. So just going to smoke it off instead.
Yeah, that was very much a game of patience, and now Twiston has the info. He spotted.
Okay, we finally get a full buy though, but everyone can't buy next, right? Oh my goodness, dude, the delay on that is crazy. Oh my god, chat, I've now clicked exit full screen. The delay on that is so crazy. What's going on here?
Great work from Destrian.
You lot are trolling me way too hard, man.
And allow them to start moving towards the site. It's a 5v3, and the manpower very much favoring Vitality at this moment. Destrian's caught repositioning, but he's still able to get away with another kill, and that is a textbook round from Vitality. Not even losing a
chat. Someone,
I think the thing I love about this Vitality
someone vote. Do we want this or do we want this? Whenever it decides to full screen.
Malzy and Destrian, you can gamble Twiston anywhere on the map. Like he can literally just be running around like a headless chicken, just finding.
You lot decide. We can do a vote now. You lot decide.
You have regularly these aggressive
someone get a vote up
towards that A main spot, and then just having supportive utility for Malzy to peek off of. It's something they did round in, round out in the previous time they played this map.
So it's either EMEA or both. That's it. That's what I want. Is the thing. EMEA or both. What do we got in this? Yeah, EMEA only or both. You lot vote, and whatever the winner is, we'll stick with it.
They've got one down, and well, there was X. The whole game plan of him running up mid. He got to the site, but he met his maker. And now, okay, a missed shot out of Twiston, but how much more? All right, that's a lot more. Ascent doing very well on this one. I mean, he's all alone in a 1
Yeah, he needs to do damage here as well. Money's starting to get out of control.
It's possible, especially with the spike in his back pocket.
Well, he's walked straight back.
Damn, it's kind of close with this.
That would have been impressive.
Close.
Would have had to go through a few walls there. Even still, Destrian has brought him so desperately low. They know that he's not in B main anymore, so just gonna secure things. Splitting up a little bit. They even know where he is at this point. I don't see much more damage coming through here, but anything extra that Aslak can do. Bear in mind, this wasn't a huge investment out of the side of BBL.
What we're seeing at the moment, majority is both.
Look how passive they are. I mean, robbing of any opportunities, really. This is somewhere that Aslan Machado has to just go diving in, blind firing and hoping that he's going to pick the right angle to peek when he does eventually meet an opponent. There's the steps made, though. They know exactly where he is, and that plan
like both is a challenge.
Try and pull them in, but we're seeing that it's not. It's a full commitment, and Destrian has
damn, okay. Well, nicely done from him.
A few extra credits. He was someone who was a little
bit and they honestly needed the plan to get this one, so they might be able to buy it the next round.
Not too much of an issue. Even going to take the extra time to make sure that Malzy is going to be the one to get the ult orb, so good stuff.
This isn't your style when it breaks the brain.
But ultimately, yeah, it's basically what we expect from a round like this. A couple of kills coming through when you have a Blade Storm. Vitality don't lose too many players, so they're building up that economy, and they're even going to spend the time to go and get this.
This is a rough one. Okay, chat, I'm making a decision. We're just going to stick with EMEA. We're doing it. We're just sticking with EMEA. It's, oh god, what have I done now? Decision's been made.
A little bit of an oversight, but it's
there's other streams out there.
Again,
sorry.
BBL didn't have much in the round anyway.
You know, I'm really feeling the play here. Bone Cold and Suchny both playing Odin's Tom. I don't know why you even think you need
sorry. There's other streams out there that'll be watching it, chat. I apologize if you want both.
Almost a bit of trouble. It was brewing for
my cam?
God damn. Sprayed right away, and you're getting a lockdown in play, so forced back into the very back corner. Sportifier still here, though. Twiston. Dash online, ready to use. Blind fire, hoping to catch one through the smoke, but look, not quite there. TP to backside for Destrian, but Kushner's in the smoke.
He's a crazy guy. Oh my goodness.
Malzy does well to hold on, and 2 players still on the site. Well, they're going to be needed now with market control lost and out of their hands. They've spotted out Sender as well. They know exactly where he is, putting these Vitality players into boxes. And there it is.
Holy
finally,
hell.
BBL looking good.
Dude,
here.
every
4
single round is
players
back and
left
forth at the
alive.
moment. There is no one getting anything
It's
in a row.
The idea from BBL is that you send
oh, we did have one.
aggressively. You always make
right, in terms of money, Odin's out, attack Odin's out, Lord of Ults.
And then they just have this later lurk through mid, so they already had the information that there was players there because Kushner's literally just pushed a smoke and died to it. So just a second layer to this attack to catch them out another time. And then the players on site, even though they sort of gambled the rotation using the From the Shadows, they basically had to fight versus everyone else while slowly being surrounded.
Suchny and Bonecold both on the opposite side of the wall here. This is going to be a start.
They went for the fast. I like to see that they have actual. Oh my god, dude.
Beautiful play.
That's kind of nice. I like to see that they actually have some like fast util set up for a recon in early to try to get the spam back. But yeah, they win the spam wars.
That's one kill for them already, and a frustrating start. Here's more damage done. Suchny was jumping, so he managed to avoid too much. That jump dart, though, is going to hurt a little more. And this is
Bonecold is fully coming out on top in terms of this one.
But it works.
The funny thing is at the end of this round, Suchny's going, I've hit him for at least like 90.
Yeah.
I've hit him for something. He'll look and see 0 and just be like, how?
Where was he?
I genuinely believe he just peeked an angle where he goes, okay, he's spamming here. I'll wait for him to stop shooting and then just spam on an angle that he wasn't already pre-firing. Just using the
recon goes out though, clears all the B main, can keep the 3 strong. They have early info. Destrian's about to get a smoke back.
And a whole minute has gone off the clock, basically just due to spamming. Destrian, again, is holding that deep control, and because of that, he has spotted quite a few players already getting ready to go into that A site.
30 seconds left.
Bladestorm on Twistin as well, giving him lots of options. He's got the right read on this. It comes down to timing, whether that player decides to take that step forward.
20 seconds low.
Coming in. This is where he should be looking to move up through short, but now the back turn. Twistin's vulnerable, and his teammates are falling.
Keep an eye on the time.
Nowhere to go at this point, and he runs right past them.
There's no way.
There comes the shorty. Now up close, cloud bursts all around.
There's no way he wins that. Small time to plant. Someone needs to run in.
That plant will come to the wire, and there is no chance. This guy plays Valorant like I've never seen before, and I want to see so much more of it.
I can't believe that was the choice. Just the player coming in from behind, I don't even think he knew he was there. It was just like, okay, I have a timing here that I can just go through this smoke, catches one, dashes away from the second, and instantly is like, I have a shorty. This is my gun of choice, gets rid of Kushner, and at that point...
Dude, he waited so long for this, though.
He has to go for the plant. There's not enough time for him
like,
to do
he actually waited so long for that moment.
Over. There are so many people that coming into this team rated this man highly, but I feel like he still manages to exceed expectations.
And look at the read, that updraft that he saw, what, 2-3 rounds into the game. He saw a player Brave waiting for him on top of the box.
In terms of the money, because everyone's doing like the 25 armor, so even though it's been like no one's really getting rounds in a row, it's just been non-stop buys.
There's a good chance Twistin will be ready and waiting for him.
Yeah, Twistin did great on this.
Again, being cautious of that angle.
He got a little bit lucky that that Aslan moved forward from the corner.
I'm not sure about the updraft. That's to attempt a wallbang, which is ridiculous. But you know, this is Twistin, so nothing surprises us.
He's just feeling it. He's just feeling confident at the moment, and it definitely has its risks about it. But as I said, they are confident in the other 2 setups they have on the map, so he can basically do whatever he wants. If he gets nothing, which doesn't happen very often, you still have this crossfire on the site. And already,
oh god!
He's just dashed straight in, hasn't checked the corner. It's a freebie kill.
Okay, they go for the standard Hiko. Doesn't work out on this one. 3v4.
Still holding the smoke as well.
Yeah, Braves used all of his smokes. I tell you what though, they push him off. They actually have a very good chance now.
As they attempt to make their way into this site, Bonecold standing by with an Odin, plenty of wall bang.
Sender's got his ult, so they might. What's the plan? Yeah, BBL will talk about it. Comms are made that they have the ult, and they go very heavy over towards short.
And they blocked Sender off, bought a little bit more time, made it more difficult for Malsey. Apparently not. He's just swung straight into them. Flash up top, and here comes the swing. Right on into Jimmy.
No way he gets 2 here.
Dominating this round and leaving it just to his teammate Brave with Bonecold spraying away. He's heard the shrouded step, and he's
oh my god, this is crazy. Nice catch from Bonecold in the end in the 1-on-2. Aslan did great. Nice plan from BBL once they realized that the Sender still had his ult to try and push over towards short.
I feel like the decision making here from BBL was actually very good.
Bonecold on top of this.
Okay, there's a lockdown in play. Okay, there's a player rotating in. We can't allow them to just have tree control for free. So they
Bloodbath, mate, this is non-stop.
The player that they were looking
it's
for
literally
non-stop.
non-stop.
Short, so they then get caught in that battle, and then Aslan gets 2 kills as they try and take back into the site. It is absurd the way these rounds go. And then, of course, Bonecold clutches 1v2 with an Odin.
They still have money though. They've been light armor buying.
Tom, I did. So I believed all the way, and you know, it's a beautiful aspect when I see this man.
Least chaotic Turkish
Can't take it
Valorant.
away from Suchny though. He's certainly attack side Odin. It takes a special breed of player to pull that out. And although he hasn't had a ton of success with it so far, you know, if at first you don't succeed, Tom, and I think he's following that.
I'm going to be honest, saying someone needs to be a special breed of player does not sound like a compliment. I know you meant it as one,
Yeah,
but when
Yeah,
you
it's
say
true.
it out
I meant it
loud,
as one.
it doesn't sound like it. It makes sound like he's got issues.
Yeah, I meant it as one, but when I think about it objectively, yeah, it probably isn't a compliment. But, you know, that's what all my matchmaking teammates tell me, and I'm just going to put that positive
You
spin
definitely are
on
a
it.
special breed
All right,
of
timeout.
player.
Thank
I will
you.
give you that.
Thank you very much, Tom. I appreciate
In terms
that.
of what they're
Well,
going to be
we're going
changing,
into round number 9 here,
I don't know.
Vitality. After that pause and sitting down, having a little chat,
Maybe
I'm
more mid
honestly
control.
expecting to see something
Haven't seen too much of that.
ludicrous from Twistin. Starter rounds out of this man
Twistin
are
has his
nuts,
op.
but when you want to sit back and
Going over towards
assemble
middle,
your
Killjoy,
game plan,
now playing
this
over
guy
towards A.
loves to come out of those
So
pauses
Vitality
and
have
just
definitely
throw a wrench
changed up, even though BBL did the
it's one of
timeout.
those rounds where aggression isn't necessarily needed. There's already pieces missing on the other side in terms of weaponry.
Recon goes in, no one middle, smoke on short.
Already though.
Molly down. Okay, dude, I think Vitality are a step ahead. The Molly goes down to try and break the Killjoy turret that's normally here, but it's been changed up. And oh, it's so close. Trying to spam the turret so they don't realize the op is here.
But let's hope that's the only miss he has this round.
Well, here's another chance. 3 players just took that fight.
Flash
on
over
Kushner
towards
X.
middle.
Managed to fade out of there, but it is
Dude,
Dash
look at
burned
this
up
rotate.
early.
They have to try clear middle at the moment. So this is a big question mark.
Entry on into the site. For the rest of the team, it's a flash play off the
This is
wall,
much
but
better default
where
though,
smoke is, it would
right?
block
2 on
himself
2
to look elsewhere. A low
from
flash.
BBL.
Clearing out the closer corners, allowing them to take the space to destroy
That
the
flash
turret.
is
That's a great
incredible.
counter, but Destrian's not able to deliver. Hunter's Fury through
Oh my God.
good damage. No kill from it just yet, but look how low everybody is.
Dude, look how much damage
Mosey's
it
able
did.
to get a wallbang kill, and Sander, I thought he saw the barrel moments ago. It doesn't matter either way. He's able to convert the kill and reposition into a sneaky corner. He moved so quickly into that spot and took the risk of crossing by the door. They shouldn't expect him, and you can see
Another good flash as well coming in. Mosey had 2 great flashes into this round. Got a little bit lucky in the first one. Damn, nice round from Sender. Holy hell. He's got his halfway back to getting his ult as well.
Complete adaptation of their setup. But as said, a lot of the time you're going to have Mosey and Destrian as this 1-2 punch. Instead, you walked into Sender's setup. And that was, I almost feel like, basically just due to his lockdown. They didn't utilize it in the retake in the last round. They decided, okay, if there's a push coming in onto A, we'll use it in this round. And this just causes panic. Because you're being hit by a Hunter's View. You can't
Yeah,
run
and it
away.
felt like
You're being
Vitality
hit
were a
by
step
that
ahead,
from
right?
behind.
With
So you're just
their
gonna have to run into it.
with
So
the
they try
pause
and
that
run
came in,
forward.
they wanted to
They
do a
don't panic
default that
running
created
into a
loads of
lockdown.
question
It
marks,
just
but
made
actually
it
they
very
changed up
easy
and had the
for
Killjoy
Sender
here, and
to
they were just
pull
not
them
expecting the
apart.
Killjoy
I
over
have to
towards there.
say, credit to Mosey as well.
We go fast in, they got a hero gun.
This guy moves so quickly, getting in their faces.
That even hit it.
Cloudburst used out here, even a Shrouded Step, getting in towards the site. That was spotted by a drone that got destroyed.
No
But
way.
he didn't account for Bone Cold here. It's the real problem now. He's got a lot of bullets in that weapon. He's not able to land too many more damage done
Dude, the
to
Odin's
Kushner.
is crazy.
The site does fall to the attackers, but a foothold here for Vitality to come back in, and that shock dart almost finished him off.
Do they use the lockdown in the post-bomb? They do. So this is something that's going to buy a fair amount of time. The problem is they're losing players off the back of it, and they can still push back in behind. This is not going to be an easy hold whatsoever. The spam almost manages to take out another. Mosey killing off one more, and now Suchny. Okay,
They
time
did
has
good
been
damage
bought,
on
but
this
he
one,
needs to
for
do
sure.
so much.
Recon down, and the one corner it didn't hit. The one corner it didn't hit.
Yeah, the
Covered
Odin's
by
is
a
popping.
smoke. That
This
makes it
is
so
a
easy
little
for
bit
that
worrying
man
for
right
BBL. They
there.
normally
And
manage
it's
to
the
rack up
beauty of a round
lot
like
more
that
than
when
this.
you start to move back
The Odin's
into
farming,
the
dude, he's
A-side
actually been
retakes
unreal
of
with
that
it everywhere
weapon.
he's going as well. That's the
It just
thing.
feels like every fight is set up for you. There's walls in the way for your opponent, but
He did so much
they're
damage when
made
they're
of
coming
paper
into
with
sight.
your Bone Cold. What a gorgeous round from this man.
Get
and
Killjoy out of them as well.
I feel like every
Damn.
time I see him play, I become more of a fan. It's impressive.
But that's the thing, he's now pulled off 2 retakes almost single-handedly. One of them was, it was a 1v2.
Yeah.
And then this one is a 4-way.
The slow realization smile came in.
Like they're really struggling to play against it. Again, bear in mind the attackers use a lockdown there. And attempt
Was
to
just
buy
an eco
time,
from BBL,
and they
low
just
by
get picked
one
apart.
hero
It
gun.
wasn't placed
They go
deep
for the
within
exact
site,
same strats.
actually
It's the
clearing
same
them
thing
off
of just like,
completely. Again, fast-paced
kind of.
control of A main. That has been one
they
of
at
the
least were
main
positioned to
ports
absolutely
calls
send
for
it, but I
BBL
think the knife
BBL
came in
side,
and
just
stopped this.
basically try and fight early.
So yeah,
to
they
this
at least
portion of the
wanted
map.
to.
Have they had much success here? No.
All right,
Oh, here we go again.
Definitely got it lined up this time, but he's not going to use it.
No.
Not firing away. Waiting. Holding his breath. Now, BBL's game plan here is very open to interpretation. They've left mid completely open and around where they intend to clearly
try to do that.
Elsewhere.
What
the problem
the
with that is
hell?
exactly what you just saw. They went into B main.
That's crazy. They double push over towards middle. Made Vitality are kind of all over them. I really like how they're playing. When they're losing map control over towards A main, they're taking map control everywhere else, right? We saw them lose it earlier. They took over towards B main. We saw them lose it here. They take over towards middle and get this kill here. Oh my goodness.
And that leaves this B site completely open. In fact, realizing the players that have gone down,
yeah, that's
both in mid,
that's kind of huge though. That shot was everything.
A good read from BBL and an after plan in a strong position.
This should be impossible for Twisted.
Yeah, it should be impossible. Kushner's a little bit exposed, but the extra smoke just got refreshed, so it's staying up for 15 seconds. He gets that kill. Gets that kill on 11 HP.
Destrian doesn't stand a chance. And with that, yeah, I think Mulsi might, he doesn't have to save. They have a ton of credits. It's right at the end of the game. So, but what's he sticking around for, right? Looking to give Turco one more ult orb.
It's just about making things costly. He doesn't need the ult orbs himself either, already online. So it's just about taking weapons out of their hand. They know that he's still sticking around. So Brave might be in a little bit of trouble here. I think going down to the spike actually looking quite likely.
Yeah, wanting to do some damage because their money's so high. Alright, let's see if BBL can get 5. 2 ults into this round. Vitality have so much money, they're absolutely fine, and do they have a lot of ults, can get a killjoy, combine it with this, if they want to. Could see them take over towards B main or do something aggro, we'll see.
That was actually very close. 11 HP, and you look at the damage that Kushner does later in the round, I do feel like that one was a little bit of an overstep from Vitality. Like, trying to read into that sort of A-take a little bit too much after their mid-presence. They then just fall flat because of that lurk from Suchny. Not the most common lurk, having that on the back of your Sova, but it worked out this time. And Cutie's going again. He's just going.
Damn, pistol rounds back and they've isolated one pass in Destrian. Insta ult over towards back of sight. Gets taken down as well instantly. Damn. Okay. Looking like they managed to get 5 at the end. Much better. Nice for them getting the last 2 as well. Bear in mind that they won pistol, so yeah, maybe they feel like they should have got more than this, but 5 is more than enough.
And that seems to confirm it.
Just didn't even realize he'd got over the top. Decent recovery from BBL. Like, you have to bear in mind they're one pistol and then one
Nicely done.
So
do we check in on the other one while this is going on?
Especially by their standards. Like, they are very good at the attack of this map.
Oh, it's Pearl. Ugh.
5 rounds is definitely
okay, we made the right choice, chat.
With something like this. And I have to say, this sort of round is something that's just like a...
Let's quickly see what's going on.
Very costly.
2, 3.
Won't be as worried about the cash, to be honest, as the ultimates that were
loud comp against loud comp. Oh man, I don't even want to watch it. It's POW. It's horrible comps. It's just gonna be a spam fest. I don't even care. It's just such a bad map.
Especially on a map where I think anybody looking at the series going, well, if they don't
I don't even want to watch it. It's just gonna be loads of spamming through smokes.
I think that goes without saying. You know, Ascent is certainly a close map when it comes through to this. Like we said, for BBL, this is the only map that they've managed to win coming into this season of VCT. And it was
I really hope they change that map, man.
Arguably the best team in the world. So, very impressive accolade to have, and a good strength in any pool, as long as your opponents aren't going to come in and ban Ascent, which for Vitality, having an instant ban, that wasn't the case. So it's a great door to have.
That's very true. I say after watching loads of Odins through walls, yeah, that's actually very true.
Those are not maps that I expect to see it this close at the halftime, even if I'm being honest. And if
Sentinel pick Haven. Oh, dude, the Haven will be good though. Like Haven will actually be kind of unreal.
Those key swing rounds that leave your opponents on the ecos and let you build back up into the half and into the fight. For me, this is where they have to get it done. And look, moving on to the defensive side, I guess again, all the damage we saw from Kushner X, we're going to be looking at Vitality now. We're going to be looking at Twistin to bring that same energy, that same fire to their attack.
But that's the thing that I do feel like, although he's going to have a very similar role in terms of being that entry duo, I do think the way that Vitality set up Twistin.
See if BBL get both pistols here.
Like,
I feel like their defense is too strong.
Are literally Kushner. Like, it is him running into the site, solo taking fight.
Phoenix enjoy? That's what I'm talking about, XOZ.
In that last round, okay, they had a good ultimate utility combo, but some of the other rounds, like the round where he just, I think it was round 3, he just runs in up short, gets 2 kills, and they win the round off that. Like, that's something I don't expect to see from Twistin, because you have the likes of people like Molzy, people like Destrian, who are going to be setting him up with that extra utility. So I think like being able to hold on to the sites is going to be much tougher for some of those individual players on the side of BBL. I also want to see if they've got any set plays to sort of put him into position a little bit more, because I think that if they have more of a Kushner-centric defense, they can win this map comfortably. It's just if they have
to counter it, maybe not direct counter, but it worked pretty well. They held
we'll see if they do. As we dive on in to half number 2, round 13
elbow
in front
really
of
well.
our eyes, barriers up, and it's
Okay,
under threat.
Vitality go for their own
Brave
fast rounds, and Brave might have just owned
burst,
this.
but tucked in the corner, they walked right past him.
Yes, he
Brave with a
has.
great hold,
Holy
and
hell.
here's Aslan to
Double
help
pistol.
out. Gorgeous stuff for
Cross-map
BBL,
recon
and
coming in
now
to get the
losable
assist as well.
situation in front of them.
Holy.
It's Sender to clutch.
That's a nice
Gets
shutdown.
2.
That
That's
is
all he's
straight
gonna
up
do.
2-0 in terms of
Huge
pistols.
start to this second half for BBL. We saw the video earlier with Brave talking about him being the Lord of the Smoke, and I'm starting to believe in it a little bit here. Just hiding in that back corner, not being spotted, staying alive, and coming out with a huge double while combining with his
This was
teammate.
nice. Brave played it well.
A big round for them. The question is, do they take the second one over the line? Because something I've learned about Vitality...
Well, Vitality, the ones that
especially
really struggled at locking
lock-in,
pistols as well.
their second rounds a
They
lot
went
of the
like
time are better
0...
than
Were they the ones that went 0-6?
Well, we did see that even in the first half here.
Yeah,
We had
damn.
BBL win the pistol,
No,
and then
some things never
absolute
change, I guess.
decimation from Vitality round number 2. Maybe tougher to do it on.
Oh my god, that shock's on
tougher
his
to
head.
do it when you get headshot by a
Meaty.
shock dart.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's outrageous.
But tougher to do it
Actually
the
on
attack
his
side
head.
In general, perhaps. So this could be a challenge, to say the least. An interesting approach. 2 players moving up through short, but Kushner X was waiting. And when you're coming in without light shields, without any shields, you are going to get one tapped. And in any body part by this.
Well, also the spike's now down. So if they manage to somehow win from this point, I'll be very impressed.
So why are 2 players going short? And those 2 have the spike, and then there's 3
I mean,
sitting
it's
in
fine.
B-main
It's
pass.
eco. They're
It
just trying to do
seems like one of
something.
those rounds where you leave it, you know, even in B-Link, for example. It seems to be a normal spot. I wonder if it's an oversight or if it's literally, we got pistols, you know, we're just looking to fight. Who cares about spike?
They didn't win a single pistol. Yeah, because they went 0-6 and then they lost their game. God. Yeah, I remember it now.
First round, so you're not expecting to see a blade storm coming into what will be
They played GE, right?
round number 15.
Did they play
Also gonna be
GE
farmed
at the
up on
beginning?
other
I
side,
can't
fair
remember.
enough. Just trying to
Yeah?
get something a little extra going into this next
Dude,
one.
too many games, man.
Twistin only
Lock-in
on a
feels like it
shorty.
was
At
ages
this point,
ago.
I'd almost be tempted to give him a sheriff and just
30
see if
seconds
he
left.
can find a fight here, because I don't know how he's going to get close enough to do anything with this gun.
Oh my god.
Oh, okay.
on.
Well, that's what we were looking for, I guess. I'm waiting for a wall bang to finish him off on 17 HP, but he's got this one
Savior.
unlocked. 1 kill, and that's all. There you go.
Right, in terms of this,
Kushner
yeah,
X
1
in
kill,
with his
maybe.
4th of the
This is an
round.
armor rebuy. We'll
And
see
that
its
means
bonus,
he
so
is
maybe not.
extremely close to getting a blade storm online. Now sitting
Not gonna be the
2
best
wards away
bonus, but
as we go into round number
it's
3 and a
alright.
half.
Yeah, they
This
keep
will be
the
like a
majority
sheriff
of their
drop from
weaponry.
someone.
Single gun lost. I think it was a Spectre on the
Vitality,
ground, so
light
really
armor
not the
though,
end of the
so
world, but this
these
is where
can
you expect
definitely do some
Vitality to really
damage.
start building into this one. And as said, they kind of need to. Like, Kushner popping off in a really good position here, and he's now going to invest into that rifle as well, which is where, again, like, he could be the one to sort of thread the needle and give them that huge boost to their defensive side start. Yeah,
this is a Logitech G power-up round, but the power that they could harness from it is unbelievable.
Okay, knife goes in, doesn't hit everyone. In terms of this big buy run, like we said, no one can buy from Vitality after this one. Recon goes in to clear all the tiles in the middle, and no one shot it. So Vitality literally just making sure that they hold a default, take aim main, just waiting for some kind of aggro.
And I think BBL's early half here
BBL just checking if they've decided to walk middle after their recon's gone. Smoke in, recon here. First layer of mid cleared.
Mid control being taken by Vitality.
Omen's making a bit of sound here, so it's still a question mark.
for BBL set up into this A side.
Uh-oh.
Clearly having some expectation, or more so just
Damn,
gambling
huge
that
duel.
Q-Show's
That's
gonna
the
get that
rifle,
kill if he
right?
mains.
One of the two
Finds
rifles.
absolutely nothing other than the information that sent
Dude, it came down to a 1v1 duel on this. It's kind of nuts.
But with that kill, they start to pincer their
As we
way
can see,
through
taking a bit of a
towards the
gamble
market. This is gonna leave
with
a
this. Knife went
very
in and hit. I think the knife went in and hit
isolated 3.
3.
Side. Now, he
Did it hit
has
2 or
managed
3,
to
chat? I
retrieve
didn't see in the
himself
middle.
rifle, so
Either way, with that
maybe he can
information,
take
they
a player or
absolutely
two with
send
him,
it.
but even that seems
He's got a
easier
kill
said than
too.
done. The burst and the spike is going to go for free. Second one even coming up for the IGL as well. And the rest of the team is starting to
Oh, it's
rotate
unlucky.
in. He's done his job. Can anybody else do anything
Yeah, he was
more?
waiting for the flash that came in from
Flashes through, but
Turco.
not landing for them.
It hit all 3.
This is
Yeah,
giving
so
the
they
chance
sped it
to
up.
Vitality to still get that plant
Bone
down,
Cold has
but
recon.
They thought this round was going to be a whole lot easier. It certainly looked like it would be on
Bone
paper.
Cold has recon waiting for this one.
Smokes online here for Vitality. They're blocking off the stairs.
They
the
clear.
runway,
B
still
main
a
with the
little
knife.
open.
Recon goes in.
Reveal
No
as well.
way.
Getting a
He was
good
out in the
idea that these
open.
players still
The
haven't
one
even
way
made
came
it
in
to
and
the
just
switch
saw the
to
legs
time.
as he went for the
It's gonna be
recon.
a big problem. You see a market spam attempted as well, just harassing them on their way through. More damage done through the walls. Vitality now end up seeing opponents. This is where they need to convert, and they're losing every single fight. Massive damage done to Destrian. He's on the
One bullet.
backside, and he'll lose the fight.
Holy
but time
hell.
is low. I think it's plenty, though, to
Yeah,
get
he's
that
got it.
defuse across the line.
Yeah, second and a half left in the end for him to get that
Damn, they
done.
win the
And that's the
bonus.
thing, this is a round
They
that was
win the
basically
bonus in
just
this one.
based off a bonus and a huge play coming out from Suchny. The worst thing is on that retake coming back in, Brave was the only one with any real utility. Like, he had a paranoia
Can't win Ascent
available,
against
and you're
BBL.
thinking,
It just doesn't
well,
happen,
that's the
does it?
moment now that he's done. He goes down, but just
They're just
managing
actually
to
too
isolate
good
some
at
of
it.
these duels, a kill from Aslan as well, and then just coming down to the last couple of seconds, it's going to be a huge clutch for BBL. And as said, that was a full purchase coming through. We looked at this map as a bit of a risk for Vitality letting it in, while BBL in the lead, defensive side, economy advantage, everything looking good for them.
Yeah, just look at Vitality coming into this round, man. They've got one rifle and everything.
Sem match is super close.
3 sheriffs in the classic.
If it's super
BBL,
close, it's probably
very
not,
comfortable spot.
because
They have
it's
the
very
operator
attack-sided
out,
with
one
those
away from
comps.
Blade Storm,
So
also
whoever's on
pretty
defense
close to
that
having a
is making
lockdown
it
as
super
well.
close is going to win.
Twistin is attempting a very fast play. We saw Aslan set up his utility here earlier on, but he'll get nothing for it, and Sender somehow took out Suchny. That was in the market. Now there's a lockdown in play. We said they were one away.
Oh my god.
Watch out for Cutie up close.
No way. No way they win this round.
So instead, the lockdown comes all the way through. The players are pushed back, and a 2v4 retake, I don't think is even going to be attempted
crazy.
at this point.
No, I think there was a moment in his head where
And
he
now
even
they
just
have
went,
an op.
"Well, I'm not gonna destroy the
Oh
lockdown
god.
with my
Why
blade
does this
storm."
keep
So,
happening? They won the
unfortunately,
other
the
eco
upgrade
as well with
gets
4
caught
people
swapping at
alive.
the
Same thing
time,
now, they
and
get
then
all the
gets killed by a
upgrades.
classic.
That is
was just
crazy.
a nightmare round from BBL.
This is because
And
we
that's the thing,
we
it
said
seems
the
to be
BBL always
happening
win this
a
map,
lot.
chat.
Like we saw in the build-up,
That's just the instant
lovely,
karma. We're not
passionate
allowed to do
monologue
that stuff
coming
on
out
this
from
stream.
Sue, just going, we don't want to see more things like this. Well, I'm sorry, Stu, but we are seeing more things like this.
Here
like,
they are.
It's a dash aggressive spam through coming out, someone dying to a nano swarm, and then someone dying to a classic while trying to destroy a lockdown. Like, these are just silly mistakes, and Vitality, well, hey, they did a great job. They managed to play their crossfire, use their ultimates well, but I think they've been gifted one there.
Aslan's util as well was quite strong. Like, we saw him, we were watching him, on board with him as he put it down to start, and, you know, here it is, both nanos there. In my mind, should be doing damage on the second one, but I think he might have missed it.
What?
At the very
Wait.
that's crazy.
Was he paranoid? Is that
Yeah,
that
wait,
what?
what?
Possibly.
But even then, we're seeing
can
it.
see
From,
it.
Yeah, we were seeing it from his POV. Maybe he just didn't realize quick enough.
Yeah, I have no idea. But
That
I genuinely think
was...
they might
that
have
did
won
not
that
look
round. It was
nice.
a hell of a lot closer if Aslan's
Dude, he just
now had
tanked
been on
it.
top. I'm not sure if he meant to throw it down below or if it was meant to be on the alleyway to still catch him on the way through. That's my suspicion, is that it was supposed to be. And in the end, it left that player free to stand there and take the fight. Small detail, who knows how much it would have changed if it was in a different spot, but 8-8. We're equalized now. Vitality, again, taking the reins, but BBL still have a few scraps left, right? They're able to invest
This is
into
nice
this
to take a
round.
lot of
Losing
mid
here,
controls.
though,
Check
Vitality probably
in terms of
pushes
money
10.
after that, I mean, it's out of control here for Vitality. 3 people from BBL can't buy next,
Just
so
moments ago, they were looking
this one's
incredibly
in.
good.
This one's
Blip on the
important.
radar, and if you're a BBL fan, you have to hope it's a blip. They're going to bounce straight back. Operator into Kushner definitely gives some hope, and they realize they've given up mid, so he's now just watching in towards the spawn. Spike has been picked up. That seemed like a
Whoa.
little bit of an audacious TP. If there
Yeah.
was anyone,
3 people
near
here.
that
Omen
corner.
flash over towards spawn. They got
I mean,
no
like,
smoke for
he could have
spawn.
been seen if they were down on that alleyway, but even still.
Destrian has a smoke now.
A decent
Spawn
amount of players
smoke.
here. Toko already going to kill a phone call. This
Spawn
is getting tougher
smoke.
by the second.
That return
Has
from
now
Twisted
come
isn't
in.
enough.
30 seconds.
After
They
a
need
few
more,
kills,
especially
though.
with Suchny still on this side, still unaccounted for, and they've spotted him out, but look at the cost. Spike down, Destrian 2, no more smokes. They've got to retrieve that spike as well, costing them more precious time, and Twiston's even being spotted. They know exactly where he is. Even as he falls down, I think they might have heard the drop, and now they certainly know that shot close.
It's close,
not
though.
gonna happen. And so
Mosey
Mosey's left
with
to
a
do it all.
nade,
No
1v3.
utility, just a nade. 10 seconds for his knife. That nade's at least going to buy him
Oh,
time, but
nice
time
shots,
to step
though.
into an operator. BBL
They have so much money,
up to
they're
9,
completely
and that's a
fine
good
for this to buy
recovery,
next,
and
but
needed round as their economy
yeah, it
was
was
on the
definitely
ropes.
needed. They needed to keep 3
Yeah.
people alive as
I
well.
think it was realized quite
So,
quickly
it's
where
good.
that push was coming in. A much more passive stance from them. You could see Vitality using a lot of their utility early to sort of clear out aggressive positions where they were expecting Kushner to be, but BBL just completely alter the setup that they have, sit back, wait for them to try and execute, and basically just catch them with their pants down as they go walking into the site. And this is the thing, this is the talent of this man. Like, he can just hit the sort of, I guess, the easier shots, just being back in those more passive positions, but it's the thought in your opponent's
Edgekiss,
head
what's up, dude? How you
that's gonna
doing?
make things that little bit tougher. Good round from BBL. Again, financially, this is where things become a little bit more awkward for
Okay,
the side
timeout
of
going in.
Vitality, but you have to bear in mind they've got a Blade Storm, so they're going to be able to pad that just a little bit. But it's still one
Marv,
of those rounds
yeah,
where you
it's
go,
a good
okay,
meta
like
for
you
him
just
as
said in
well.
the
Double
last one,
controller.
if this round
He
is
should
lost,
do well.
then BBL, they could run away and close out the map.
You confuse Sentinels winning? I mean, it's just power attack side, man. It's fine. I wouldn't worry too much. It's a good comp for... It's a good meta to have Marved in as well.
9 to 8, this is the point where you can let it slip, where BBL can run away with it, and we know on this map in particular, this is the danger zone. Against
Honestly
any
though,
Turkish
if they
team, but
can
against this one in
get like
particular,
7
they looked
and
good
win a
versus
pistol,
Fnatic,
sounds
they
like that's
took it.
on.
And if Vitality aren't careful, the same thing will happen to them here. They'll have to make the reverse sweep on Haven and Lotus, and sure, they might be favorites to take it on both of those maps, but you don't want to be staring down the barrel of that gun. One mistake and you're out of the series.
Well, and that's the thing. We've seen them go up against Foot as well on Haven the last time they played it, and Foot took it off them. That was a map where I think going into it, everybody thought that Vitality were heavily favored, so they can definitely slip up.
Vitality
We
take
know
a
that BBL,
low buy
especially
on
a map
this.
like Haven, could just run away with things.
Low buy,
if they
making
are
sure they can
feeling
buy
it.
next, unless this is a full buy and they have, and they're just using knives and it's a backup.
Yeah, he's looking fantastic so
Okay,
far.
yeah,
Great job.
it's actually a full buy and they use
Ascent
knives on this one, just light armor is what they do anyway.
This time around, so no punish, and look how many of them there are.
This can be a
Target
drop next
rich
round,
environment
so
for them. That read's
this
not
round
made.
doesn't matter
Blade Storm
too
on Twist
much.
and the fast play in. Dash was getting him real close, and Suchny, well, he pays the price of doubting.
I like
whether
this
that
though, they
player had
lost
made it
B
out
real
yet or
heavy
not.
the
He's
round
looking at
before, they
Maine.
hit B.
Oh, wow.
Both teams are
That
doing
was
this
a
at the moment.
great
Brave gets
TP
shut
very
down with the,
late
what
on.
the
Good
hell?
shot from
Brave gets
Kushner.
shut down with the
A
insta
punish.
TP as well.
That leaves the spike
Man, they're
down
going
in the open, and Blade
fast.
Storm still lurking around. There goes an ult to
He's crazy.
There were some opportunities there, and instead
Nice
he goes
spot.
down to a wall bang. That's devastating.
Yeah, he almost swung and like lined them up. I
Yep.
think it was just that little thing in the back of his head going, okay, I could be peeked from anywhere.
Yeah,
Let's try
yeah.
and fall back. And I think they might have just either spotted him or spotted his scope. Now, Aslan, the one thing in his favor is the spike, but there is so much time available. They're just almost waiting for Aslan to make some sort of mistake, waiting for someone to try and swing off him, and he's hoping to find an isolated jaw, and he gets it.
Uh-oh.
Twisting down into the 1 versus 2. A real chance as he finds one on the spam. And now Destrian
No
finds the spike, but he
way,
also finds
dude.
a bullet
It's
in
like
the
a
back.
must win for them. This is what happens. 1v3. That's crazy. Aslan. Dude, he has
So
these
much
moments
game
where he
sense
just
in it, the sprays that come in.
owns. Dude,
But the 1 versus 3
Shot.
never should have went his way.
yeah, I don't know how they managed to
I
do
even
that.
thought in the last second there,
kind
when
of-
Destrian starts to creep up close to spawn, that he had made
Kinda
the
went one by
perfect
one.
play. You will expect that
The
player
kill
to
through
take the
smoke was
spike
kinda
and
unreal,
hightail
though.
it out of there. But instead, he steps forward into this angle to
I mean,
catch
yeah.
the player off guard, but just as he finishes the reload, he is good to take the kill. That one is going to put the
Birthday
momentum
buff,
well
yeah,
and truly
it's true.
behind BBL. The
Like we
wind
said though, it
in
doesn't
their
matter
sails,
too much in terms of the
propelling
econ.
them into the final stretch
But
of this map. And look at the economy now for Vitality. Plenty of struggles and no ultimates there to help them out. Losing this round could be the beginning of the end.
yeah, they got 2-9 loss bonus, so this could be a little bit close, but they can buy because it's going to be light armor, so it's not fully done if they lose this, but money's starting to get out of control at BBL, going to be buying for the rest of this half.
Not taking any time at all to try and break back into things here, and a lot of middle control for
You shouldn't understand what he said, okay.
Nasty crossfire being set up over on short. The potential of a couple of pop flashes.
I think they're going off contact though, right? There it is, first player through, caught by Brave.
Nice.
Gorgeous. Turco doesn't need
Yeah,
to
look
turn
at the
his crosshair
reactions.
and look elsewhere, and then
Look at their
Suchny
reactions.
comes through with an
Omen flash.
absolutely fantastic
Omen flash and then
Hunter's
swing
Fury.
on top of this. Damn,
Damage
they're
done.
so good on this map.
And they're left in the dirt
Everyone
for
knows
Team
exactly what to do in the
Vitality.
split
Sender
second in terms of
1v4
reactional
spiked
stuff.
down in the
It's
open.
so crazy. They're so much better on this
Like I
map than
said,
everything
things
else.
really
It's
not
mad.
looking good for the next round. They had so much here. You'd be forgiven for thinking this one was an eco. Now left to the 1v3 with one solid kill, but so much more to be done for Sender.
Well, I've already witnessed a 1v3 in the last round, so I don't
7-5.
call it
But now
over
they go
until
into
it's over.
defense. Yeah, they need a pistol. Sentinels do.
Towards the site should be heard. Alarm bot as well, so Kushner's going to know it's there almost immediately. Plant through, he's nowhere near his ultimate, so it almost has to be a mistake on the other side, and it's just a fake out. So much confidence in these two, and I can see why. Like, if you're looking at a top-heavy scoreboard, Kushner and Aslan are so far ahead of everyone else at the moment, but I don't think anybody on BBL's side are going to mind.
No, I don't think anyone's looking at the stats on this one. It's the score line that's drawing their eye. And with 11-8 economic disadvantages for Vitality.
Some of them have permaban. I mean, it kind of isn't dumb chicken because honestly, like they are so good at this map. So it's, a lot of teams have permabans and then they kind of think like in the week, can we get better on our permaban? Then maybe their best map. And again, a lot of these teams are like relatively new, so sometimes they're sometimes they don't have all the maps down fully. So yeah, it's a lot of a way up between a team in terms of like, do we have a better chance on our permaban or like Ascent in this case? And they think and they believe that they have a better chance at Ascent.
And it just hasn't worked for them. So now, as you mentioned, okay, this is where the economy starts to take a hit. You've now got to try and fix things where your opponents need 2 rounds on their map choice on the favored side. I just don't see that being turned around from this point onwards. Fair play, if Salah can will them into something here and they bring this map back, he might be the god of all coaches, but I am not feeling it right now.
I think there is always a certain element to it where I can respect the idea.
The team is a perma, shouldn't they
hey,
be practicing that map 24/7? Not
made a
really.
mistake
There's
last
too much that
time.
goes into
We don't
some of the
even
other
need to
maps.
fall
Sometimes
into
it's
the
easier
mistake.
to just
Let's
get rid of a
just
map
go
and
back
then
through
you're playing like
full
less
faith in the
catch
game
up
plan.
in
Sometimes
terms of that.
that's
So
the right approach.
Vitality also
This
do a
time, maybe
timeout
not.
and then
We'll
BBL
see,
are now
though.
going to
Maybe
go aggro.
Vitality have
They
that
either want to
God-tier
crunch mid or
timeout
go
right
fast
here and
mid.
now. Let's hope so. If this is going to be going the full distance, as BBL, they seem to be knocking on victory's door. Economy
So
low for
sometimes
Vitality.
just
Ulti's
teams
up
just
there,
don't
like
have a
you
good
said.
understanding of the map and it's
Kushner
just
is
not worth it,
sending
honestly.
A real wrench in the work for this team, and what they will not expect. Well, they will now. They've seen
Oh boy.
the drone spotted them up close. Still, Turco's good for one great flash as he follows up for more. Turco.
Oh my god.
This is unreal. Vitality.
Absolute classic. Yeah, they do a timeout and they decide to go aggro.
With BBL needing
And they
one
were not
more
really
to take
expecting
this
it.
map.
Well, I asked the question earlier. I wanted to see on the defensive side.
Dude, they're
if
so
BBL
good
had
at this
any
map.
set
It's
plays.
mad, isn't
You
it?
had the contact play in the last round with a Hunter's Fury to back it up. This time their opponents take a pause. What do? They aggressively push into mid, have a contact play off their jet, and then Turco just flashing around the corner while the player is droning, knowing that somebody will be caught off guard, probably not expecting there to be that many players there, but he wipes out the majority. 12-8. Vitality still able to purchase.
I mean, they
into this
probably
round, but
they probably don't practice
I
them.
don't know if
They
it
probably just know
matters.
they're untouchable.
BBL look
All their
far
reactions are so
superior
good.
on their defensive side.
They really do. Yeah, full control right now.
Right,
I've
full
said a
chance
few
to
times
close us out.
Vitality are taking the reins back, but BBL, don't let them have control for all too long. Here's a setup from Vitality, an aggressive push. You have to imagine Twiston is the point
3
man, is a
people on
real
site as
danger
well.
here, but it's the
Oh
trades
boy.
after.
Kushner might be everything in this pause. Do they clear it with the dash? What? They don't even need the dash. They insta-hit info. Turco pauses all out, so they can't enter into the site, and he's just 2-tapped him.
I feel like you can't even be mad at that.
What
That's
the
one of the most
hell?
disgusting things I've ever seen. Just 2 bullets. I don't even think he expected to come out with even a kill there, let alone 2. And now they're having to try and almost stem the bleeding. That one wasn't far away either. Sender slowly lurking his way back. TP available if they need it. A nice kill onto Aslan, and that is going to pull off that rotation. In fact, it's a teammate's rotation. Destrian has to cancel. hoping that it baits a rotation, and that's exactly what it's done. But there's still 2 players here. Attack a lockdown.
One pistol, and then it's fully on.
Force them into going back the other way. Mosey with a pot flash catches one more, but
What a
Kushner is
weird
still
round.
here. 20 seconds left. That spike can't move just yet.
Well, there's a ton of noise as well. Kushner knows that they're coming, and he's got the kill. That's the spike. They've got to be quick. 8 seconds as they run across, but nobody here to stop them at this point. Brave had used his TP to support the B site. And now they have to set up for that retake, and the big problem, okay, you know that Center just planned it, but where the hell has Malsey gone? He could be anywhere at this stage. Both players spotted as well. That's the info to play off of. Malsey doesn't have a flash, but he has his rifle. He needs more than that, because Center's
Mate,
alone
so
now.
good on this
2
one.
already in this round,
Damn,
and no
okay.
more to be found.
It's crazy.
BBL have
They're just
walked
too